Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Alrighty then, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Let's talk a little bit about boxing. Then I go into some NBA video. So we working through Thanksgiving. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. About to make my way to the store now. But yeah, man, I seen that Andrew Ruiz and the gloves are off. I guess they ain't released the gloves are off yet. But he told AJ Anthony Joshua, aka Gay J, aka Ash Juice, that he quit. Okay, and then they just showed the clip and AJ just looking like he didn't look mad. He just he look like my dog when he in trouble. He know he do something wrong. That face they get and they put their head down like that. But what's so funny about it, why I end up doing the video, is that J-Rock had a good post. Julian Williams, the unified Super WBA and IBF world title holder at 154 pounds from Philly. He said that Andrew Ruiz might have made a mistake telling AJ he quit to his face, because now it's basically going to embed in AJ's mind that I'm not a quitter, and even if he want to find a way out, his pride won't let him find a way out. And I'll link that source in the script so you can read. I'm paraphrasing, and I agree to a certain extent. Okay, I'm gonna do an example, recent example of Charles Martin. Everybody was expecting Charles Martin to get knocked out versus Adam Kanowski, right? We expected Kanowski to knock Charles Martin out, and it didn't happen. All right, everybody had heard, Charles Martin had heard that how he was a quitter, how he couldn't take a punch, and St. Louis fighter came out and he fought with a lot of pride. Okay, his pride really kicked in like a backup generator, where at times in that fight he probably wanted to quit, but everybody said that he was a quitter or he ain't had no chin off the AJ knockout. He didn't. I don't think he went down in that fight. And I think I wasn't the only one surprised. I expected Kanowski, and I know Kanowski ain't the biggest puncher out there, but his volume to take Charles Martin out the game, but it didn't. And I believe that's what J-Rock was kind of referring to, that type of scenario. And if it's going to motivate AJ even more, then guess what? I don't want this shit to be easy, to be honest. I don't want it to be easy. I want it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? To prove that it wasn't no fluke. But people gotta remember, Alberto Machado and Andrew Casico, they threw Machado right back in there with Andrew Casico, who just got his release from Golden Boy because he wasn't happy. He just got upset by Rene Alvarado. And actually, Rene Alvarado is who Leo Santa Cruz wanted to fight instead of Miguel Flores. Would look like it would have been more a competitive fight, but that's here nor there, right? But you can see with the Machado and Casico, Casico just had Andrew Machado number. He wasn't that good of a fighter, obviously, but he just had that Machado number, and that may be the very same situation with Joshua Ruiz. He may just have his number. Ruiz might go in there and get beat up by Usyk next, and he had his day in court. But Andy Ruiz ain't never been no hoe. In my opinion, he beat Joseph Parker. Okay, so it ain't like this dude that been dropped 10 times his career, been knocked out, or he been sorry. Top Rank just didn't give a damn about him and failed to promote him. But thinking about it, just AJ reaction just looked like, dude, the nigga is a female, dog. He got too many female traits. You know what I'm saying? And he just wear his emotions on his face too good. He don't really have a poker face, inside or outside the ring. And when Andrew Ruiz told him he quit, he just looked like, yeah, you're right, I'm a bitch. I'm sorry to say it, like, yeah, I'm a quitter. So what? I'm about to get 75, 85 million, and you getting the petty 7. You may not make that money in your career again. He just had the face looking like, I know. Remember Jay-Z song? I know. That's how he had to look. His reaction made me second guess what J-Rock said. his reaction was just like a sad puppy dog face, like, I know. And AJ wears emotions on his face. When he get irritated, he don't know how to have a stone face. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to play the role. And you ask him a question, he mentally and physically started to melt. He go through adversity in the ring. Other than the Klitschko fights, the only time he stood tall to adversity. And that made me think like, hey man, you know, he the now. Fuck the future, he the now. But ever since that Klitschko fight, he started to regress. But Andy Ruiz don't have no regrets. If they make the fight harder, well, nobody want the easy route. That's what these fucking fighters want. They want everything easy. You know what I'm saying? When you go through adversity and turmoil, that make you feel like a real champion. You don't have to be a boxer to be a real champion. You know what I'm saying? If life is easy, then, you know, the sunny days don't feel so good. Without the rain, the sleet, the snow, the ice storms, the turbulence, without all that shit, what's life? Life ain't about having it easy, man. God give people tests, or whatever you believe in, give people tests. He don't give you more than you can handle. You come out stronger. It's kind of like the Saiyans. When they in a tough fight or a near death experience, and they survive, they come out stronger, like 5-10 times stronger than they were before. That's a parallel with life. So I don't want to be handed the belt. I don't want it to be easy. I want it to be hard. You know what I'm saying? So I can level up. But AJ was looking like, I know him. Like, come on. And they saying that he getting that work of sparring again. And people say, oh, why you bring Sabiti in? For this hand speed. For the hand speed is why you brought him in. You got to mimic that speed Andy Ruiz got. It's not, Sabiti may be faster than Andy Ruiz, probably is. But that speed, you want to time it. You're not trying to be faster. A lot of times you gotta, somebody that's faster or just as fast as your opponent, you need to time him. Time him beat speed. So I understand why he bring it to BD, and a lot of people don't understand. Ruiz got good hand speed and good footwork, quick feet for a big fella. So, but it won't make me no difference. I'm gonna humiliate you. If you beat me, you beat me. I'm gonna create doubt. And the other side of the pendulum, to like what J Rock was saying, you know what? That could be planting the seed in his head. Like, man, you quit. I'm gonna make you quit again. And the way AJ looked, like, I did quit. You will make me quit again. Like he using the Jedi mind trick on him. I did quit. You will make me quit again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with it. Talk your shit, Andy Ruiz. Because guess what? You an underdog again. You an underdog again. If AJ quit, he quit. Only him and the Lord know. You know, he can slim down all he want to and all that, but if he didn't put if he didn't work on the drills, and if he ain't, you know, working on moving his head and working on counter punching, which that shit hard to do in one camp with the same trainer. If the trainer was capable of getting AJ to slip and move his head and counter punch and box on the back foot, it would have been done already. Andy Ruiz would have been toast. He'd have been disintegrated. Like the the Avengers little thing when you little shit, your body started disintegrating. That would already happen. All right, but I don't think that coach is capable of teaching those type of drills. He didn't do it with Carl Froch. You know, Rob McCracken was solid for Carl Froch. And Carl Froch had a jaw. You know, but like I said about AJ, it take time. You know, it take multiple camps to get used to a new body. It take multiple camps to get those skills, and you gotta bring guys in to teach you how to move their head and counter punch and, you know, distribute the weight, his back foot be stiff. Andy Ruiz is just a more technical fighter. But if the plan is for AJ to box 12 rounds and survive and get a decision, it could go his way. But a guy like Ruiz like being on the back foot. I mean, like being on the front foot. I would think AJ and them would want to be on the front foot and push Ruiz back. But when you ain't got a jaw, it's hard to be a pressure fighter. So I expect him to box on the back foot and pretty much try to survive. But you know, it is what it is. You know, people gonna be AJ fans till the wheels fall off, and they gonna say he didn't quit. And I see J Rock coach Stephen Bradman saying, "Oh, you crazy if you think he quit?" Like, dude, this nigga got some of the fucking stupidest takes on boxing of all time. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. For a guy that's as knowledgeable as him, I don't even believe he be tweeting off his shit. Like, he say some of the dumbest shit I ever heard, or he defends some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. Real talk. Everybody know AJ quit. He got stopped on his fucking feet, dude. What are you talking about? He was looking in his quarter for them to stop the fight. What are you saying? He a word. He got up. He got up a few times. Man, fuck up out of here. He quit. He quit. What Ice Cube tell Mike Epps all about the Benjamins? Mike Epps said, I quit. Quit what? Quit. Man, nigga's a quitter, man. I mean, like I said before, you know, got some of these YouTube dudes, and this OT talk, right? Where I'm going. You got some of these people on YouTube, right? Black people, right? They trying to be pro-black in a sport that ain't pro-black. Even the blacks ain't pro-black in the sport. You got a few. You got Wilder. You got Errol Spence. You got a few guys that's pro-black, but for the mainstay, you can't be pro-black in a society or in a sport or any community that the black people don't support the black people. They don't support your views. Okay? This is why I'm not a pro-black channel. Do I have pro-black thoughts and pro-black points? Yeah, but no, you can't build the channel on being pro-black in sports. Because when you look at it, okay, all these television network deals are owned by the other. I'll just keep it that way. Owned by the other. So, at the end of the day, the media ladies and the media people are the other. You know, and you trying to come in here and be like pro-black, Afrocentric, and, you know, race baiting, that's how people take it. And you the only one. The fighters don't share your sentiment. You know, the black people that own, you know, PBC or that work at Top Rank or work at the DAZN, they don't share that sentiment. So you can't start a revolution, or you can't start a movement, all right? You can't start a movement without the support of the people involved. See, this is where, you know, you can have all the degrees in the world you want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's no, how can I say it? There's no replacement or there's no replica for street knowledge, street smart. You can be the smartest textbook guy in the world, and a person that didn't graduate in the streets of Chicago, streets of Detroit, Watts, Houston, Texas, they can be smarter than you out here in these streets. And that's on God, bro. That's on God, dog. You know, I'd rather be street smart than pure book smart. And a lot of these dudes, they act like they black. They act like they grew up in the hood. Like, dude, I grew up in the hood, nigga. Like, dude, this ain't no pretending. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes didn't grow up in the hood. I could tell how they act and how they... And it's cool to be book smart. I got some book smarts to me. I've been to school the whole nine. And I'm not knocking anybody that may not agree with me, but at the end of the day, you got to be smart, think about and calculate it before you make a move of that nature. You can't be pro-black in a sport that don't want to be pro-black, and the people in it don't want to be pro-black, and the people in it don't care about it. So, like I said before, man, these dudes, man, out here, they miscalculating, dude. And you could be the smartest dude with book smart. You can read Malcolm X's book. You read Martin Luther King book. You can study their life to the T. You can do all that, but at the end of the day, if people ain't gonna follow you and support you, you ain't gonna win. But hey, I know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, response, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. We want to make a donation, link, subscription. Best way to donate, share the video one time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.